Tembo is a ground pangolin, small, solitary, and armored like no other mammal on Earth. His body is sheathed in tough, overlapping keratin scales, making up nearly 20% of his total weight. A living suit of armor forged by evolution. Suddenly, a flicker of movement in the tall grass. Eyes gleam, golden, sharp, calculating. A serval, lean and hungry, crouches low. Its ears swivel forward. The hunt begins. For the serval, Tembo is an unusual prize, unfamiliar, but potentially nourishing. It creeps closer, muscles coiled like springs. One pounce, and the ambush is sprung. The serval lunges. Tembo reacts instantly, curling into a tight, impenetrable ball. His tail wraps over his head, the sharp-edged scales forming a seamless fortress. This is the pangolin's only defense, to roll into a ball and hope for the best. But hope is backed by biology. Each scale is sharp, hard, and angled, designed not just to shield, but to wound. The serval snarls, pawing at the ball. It bites down, then jerks back with a yelp. Blood beads on its lip. Again, it tries to pry Tembo open with its claws, only to slice its own paw on the razor-sharp scale edges. If a predator tries to unfurl a pangolin, it risks cutting its mouth or paws on those very scales. Tembo doesn't fight. He doesn't flee. He endures. Minutes pass. The serval circles, frustrated. It bats at the ball once more, but the pangolin remains motionless, silent, sealed, steadfast. Finally, with a low growl, the serval slinks away into the night. In the stillness that follows, Tembo remains curled tight. He waits, not out of fear, but strategy. His armor has done its work. He is toothless, slow, and solitary, but perfectly adapted. After several more minutes, Tembo slowly uncurls. He sniffs the air, then resumes his search for ants, vanishing into the moonlit grass. In a world of teeth and claws, the pangolin survives not by striking, but by shielding. A quiet warrior wrapped in scales, waiting for the danger to pass. There is no documented evidence in scientific literature or wildlife observation indicating that servals regularly or successfully hunt pangolins in the wild. In fact, pangolins are highly protected by their keratin scales, which have evolved over nearly 80 million years specifically to deter predators, including large carnivores like lions. When threatened, pangolins curl into an armored ball, making them extremely difficult for most predators to unroll or injure. Serval cats, Leptailurus serval, are agile, medium-sized African wildcats that primarily hunt small rodents, birds, and insects, not heavily armored mammals. One source notes that a single serval can catch up to 4,000 rodents per year, highlighting their specialization in small, soft-bodied prey. Their hunting strategy relies on acute hearing and pouncing precision, not brute force or the ability to dismantle armored prey. Moreover, pangolins are generally considered unpalatable or inaccessible to most natural predators due to their defensive morphology. While threats like feral dogs, in packs, may occasionally overwhelm a pangolin, solitary predators like servals are unlikely to persist against such a well-defended target, especially when more vulnerable prey is abundant. In summary, serval predation on pangolins is either extremely rare or non-existent in documented records, and there is no evidence of successful hunts. Pangolin scales remain a highly effective defense against natural predators in the wild.